I'm gonna just start all my videos where I'm reacting to Joe Budden off like this. I'm gonna say some stuff that's gonna mess with my noggin a little bit. And I respect Joe Budden because he's an OG in the rap game. So I can only expect or respect his opinion and expect him to speak his opinion. But I don't give a especially when it comes to J. Cole. You be speaking out your tongue. I don't know what made you think that J. Cole is soft or why you call the new song soft, but I'm gonna be open-minded to you for the first about 15 seconds, and then I'm gonna have to start grilling you. If you're new to the channel, bro, we're talking about J. Cole, and you know the constant theme over the past couple of months is that J. Cole has been soft, been ducking. Apparently he's scared, he's afraid. That's the narrative that's in the industry right now, and I'm just here to say no J. Cole slander will be tolerated. Let's go ahead and get into the video, bro. If you're new here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. Let's go.
Wait, come on, let's fight about it.
It's time to retire the dead president's loop.
Let's fight about it right now.
It's time to retire the dead president's loop, man.
No.
I'm tired of it.
Couldn't be more wrong.
It's not as pronounced, though.
Couldn't be more wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Ride to it now. Ride to it, yes. Yes, sir. Oh, good beat. Wait a minute. Actually, wait. Come on, let's fight about it.
It's time to retire the dead president's loop. It's time to retire the dead president's loop, man. I'm tired of it.
Couldn't be more wrong.
It's not as pronounced, though.
Couldn't be more wrong.
It's not as pronounced, sir.
Now let Parks get his shit off.
Go ahead.
Because he said that to me outside, and I was like,
People have been recycling that loop for fucking 30 years, and I'm tired of it.
I think it depends on who touches it.
No, it's the most played out loop in hip hop history.
Oh no, that's blasphemy.
Who was worse?
For one, who is this dude with these red shoes in the corner at the bottom left corner? Bro's always hating, but ain't never on the camera. He's always hating on J. Cole, but it's never on the camera. Bro, I'm gonna need to see your face first. Pause. I'm gonna need to make sure you standing on business when you talk shit. You already jumping the gun saying, "Oh, this is the most played out loop in history." But bro, if you paying homage to the OGs, you can't say that. That dude with the red shoes right here with the Pumas on, whatever the hell them is, he always talking ish. He always talking crap.
Played out loop in hip hop history.
Oh no, that's blasphemy.
Who was worse?
What is worse than the dead president's loop? I'd have to think, but
what's worse?
I'm one of the people that enjoy this loop every time I hear it. Slaughterhouse also rapped on this.
Everyone did.
I also like
to
hear the producers flip what we all know differently. I think it's fly that songs as dope as Dead Presidents get to live on 30 years later through shit like this.
No, they don't.
Why? Because niggas keep killing?
Well, that, and they don't bust nobody down for that, I don't think.
Oh, I didn't care about, I wasn't talking about the bust down. I'm just talking about the people that was outside for Dead Presidents.
I've been skiing them, dude.
I don't know. I'm not mad.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Nah, that shit sound lit.
Man, I'm never mad.
I'm tired of that.
When it's done right.
It's a knocking beat.
Come on, Paul.
That beat is crazy.
The beat's dope.
That beat is going.
Long as it's done right.
And it's a different vibe from whatever Dead Presidents split you're talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
He'd have really took it somewhere if he got the live bass in here and turned it up a little bit. Now we on a whole different groove. Now it's
okay, what are we talking about here, bro? I feel like we beating around the bush a lot. They're talking about the beat, and I understand why they talk about the beat because obviously it's a recycled loop. Everyone has used this beat at this point. This is a very notorious beat, a sample or whatever you want to call it. But bro, let's talk about what was talked about in the song. This is why we are here. See, and I feel like at this point in the panel, or at this point in their podcast, they're trying to fill out each other's opinions, so therefore they can pick the side that they want to be on. If 3 out of 5 of them say, "Oh, this is a fire ass song," 5 out of 5 are going to agree with that. But if 2 out of 5 say this is a fire song, then 3 out of 5 are going to disagree. I get that a lot. I get that vibe a lot from them. Especially Dawg that's behind the camera. He's always talking his ish about why J. Cole didn't do this, that, and the third. But in reality, he just sound like a real hater. I'm going to be honest.
It sound like the Justice League niggas done got a hold of this shit.
And it's also a lot of people that don't know that that's that loop.
They don't. That's why I said they disguised it a little.
And it ain't just the loop,
I'm okay with being on this island. It's a nice island. I'm comfortable. It's warm. The weather is nice.
Get out of here. We on Governors.
Randall's. I'll take Randall's. I'll take it. Well, it smells kind of funny over there, so nah. Give me a nice island.
And I love the kids. This came on. I already knew what time it was.
This was fire.
All right.
Come on, Paul.
Oh, ride with me. Ride to it. Ride to it, right? And whatever night this came out, I think I was in the streets. I put this shit on a late night. Streets clear, streets empty. Only real niggas outside past 12. Hey! Yo, dog. Come on, let's stop it and talk for a little bit.
Okay, here we go.
Let's stop it and talk for a little bit because I'm sure the next part has a lot of conversation to be had.
I like that first verse.
I love that first verse.
Absolutely love that first verse.
Like it?
I like it a lot.
Absolutely
I love
love
both
it.
verses.
You love what?
We just,
I love both verses.
Yeah, man, you're speeding, youngster.
Yeah.
You're speeding.
Verse
The
1
first
is where we're
verse.
at.
It's in.
No, I didn't say that.
Now he contradicts
I
himself.
said that until your response. That was that.
Yo, that's different. It ain't a lot of niggas.
That little pocket he hit. Like,
It ain't a lot of
that
niggas
shit
that
is-
could do that.
He cooked.
He's one of the
I
best
got
rappers.
nothing
He's
bad
one of
to
the best
say about
rappers
this.
alive.
He's a great-
It is what it is.
To me,
undoubtedly.
Yeah.
They still beating around the bush, bro. They failed to address the elephant in the room. I don't know who out of the panel is going to mention or cut the tension right now, but it's like, y'all see what I'm saying? They're looking to the left for someone else to talk about what they actually want to say. They're looking for somebody else to be the trendsetter and speak on what's actually at hand right now, and then everyone's going to fall in line. That's what I don't like, bro. Speak your mind. Y'all know that song is fire, bro. If you haven't listened to Port Antonio, bro, I have a reaction. Watch the reaction. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to it by itself, but my reaction, of course, is going to amplify your experience. But what are they waiting on, bro? It's all right to be, J. Cole. It's all right to say J. Cole's top 3. It's okay to say that. And I think what a lot of them put themselves in the hole of is they've talked so much shit about J. Cole. They talk, he's soft for doing this, that, and the third, which I'm pretty sure they're going to get into in a few seconds. But now you got to renege your statement when you hear this song. It's on fire.
He's a great storyteller to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and
All around. He checks all the boxes.
Yeah.
he's a rapper's rapper.
Yeah.
That's the other reason I love the Dead President's Flip, because as soon as I heard it, knowing what his last few months have been like, when Dead Presidents come on, if you know how to rap and niggas view you as somebody that knows how to rap, there's an expectation there.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
It sets
all
a
the
bar.
great rappers have touched
it
it.
sets a bar. So from the rip, I'm like, with him not coincidental.
It's like the low-hangingest, let me get introspective loop of all time. But carry on.
Yo, Parks, chill
Carry
out,
on, man. I'm done hating. I'm trying.
But two things could be true.
Okay.
That could be true, even though by the end of this pod, I'm going to find another flip that's way more egregious than this.
Please.
I am. Before this
Drums
is over.
not included. We're not talking about this drum loop.
No.
My man trying to say that he chose a beat that people sample because there's a feeling. There's a general feeling of when you hear that Dead President's loop. So the presidents that represent me say what? There's a lot of emotional value behind that sample. And I agree. So what my man is saying is that since J. Cole picked it, he's probably just trying to get people back on his side. He wants to make a general sound for people to agree with. That's some hating ass shit though. That's some hating, bro. You hating it for no reason. Even dog even pointed it out. Like, I'm a hater. You are a hater. You gotta get on camera when you start saying things like he's saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect you because you behind the camera, but you got your feet in the frame. Come on, what that? Come on, bro.
You know.
Yeah.
Fuck the drums.
Music, yeah.
Fuck the drums. But he delivered.
The message, I guess, would be one.
He delivered. Anytime you come on and start, that's another one I don't mind.
I don't mind that one, though. It's less played out to me.
It is played out.
It's played.
but-
Everyone's used that shit, too.
Yo, you naming the ones that if the right people get them, shit, the message worked for fucking, what's my man, rest to be Juice WRLD. Like,
Yeah. No, the message
it
works.
just works.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the Nas the message. I'm talking about Melly Mel's message.
Oh, you talking about the original
The message, yeah.
That's another one. Yeah.
That's been
no,
used quite a
I'm
bit.
done with that one. But it works every time.
It does.
I don't believe in nothing being played out if it's done right. I don't care about that.
Coily Ray did that one?
I don't
Agreed.
Get it.
Coily Ray did the message, right?
She did.
They're not talking about
She was
shit
fire
right now,
when
bro.
she
They're not talking about shit.
did it. That shit is fire.
You do some shit.
We
right.
naming the one against him. There's
I feel like it always has.
The magician, yeah, but even more so now, there's a bigger micro. Nothing different that happens when he
That's a good
does
point.
this.
I disagree. That's a good point.
You rap good with T Grizzly. You rap good everywhere you go. You rap good.
Never heard him that bad.
So
Did he rap so good?
his rapping good is now being weaponized against him.
I feel like it always has.
The magician, yeah, but even more so now, there's a bigger microscope on it, and we'll get to that at his second verse.
Sure.
But yeah, you rap good with T Grizzly. You rap good everywhere you go. You rap good.
Never heard him rap bad.
So now there's no rabbit out the hat, really. It's the magician going on stage doing the trick that you know.
You expect.
You expect.
There's nothing different that happens when he does this.
I disagree. That's a good point. And I think that's where the feature run comes in, because I'm doing so many. It's not just that he raps good, but I'm rapping good on so many different styles of beats that.
So I think the biggest misconception here is that if a person consistently raps good, then that means that, okay, we know you can rap. What else can you do? That's the narrative that I'm getting from Joe Budden here. And it's weird to me because that narrative, you have to take it lightly. Because a rapper from back in the 90s may not necessarily rap good today. Just like a rapper back in the 90s or a basketball player back in the 90s might not perform well in today's basketball. I think there's some type of evolution there that leaves. Now, don't get me wrong, Michael Jordan, the OGs, the Magic Johnson, of course he didn't play. He played in the in the later time, but I think they could adapt to newer basketball. But J. Cole raps well along with generations. Like, bro's been going crazy since the early 2000s, and in each generation he's been successful. So we can't overlook that as, oh, bro's just rapping good, he generally raps good. No, you can't generalize the man's rap career because he's still successful. It's kind of like with Drake. Terrible example, but Drake has been able to adapt to the newer times. That's a different type of talent. A lot of people who rap well back in the 2000s or whenever Drake started, they have yet to have a hit song since that era. So we can't just generalize people's talents like that. We gotta acknowledge the way that they adjust to these different changes in their rap industry.
Good, but I'm rapping good on so many different styles of beats that I'm still separating myself. Because my counterparts can
I hate
rap
all
good.
of the features.
Is that hard to do?
What? Yes.
That's very hard.
To rap out all the different pockets here, hell yeah.
It's hard to do, but the risk is not worth the reward.
What you mean?
To him it could be.
And
What's
we'll
the
get
risk?
to that in the second verse. Because he might be a little
Can we play
conflicted.
the second verse?
We have a podcast.
My fault.
Why are you rushing me to the second verse?
Not my fault, because I had an argument to that. I'm
He
trying
too
to be
antsy,
patient.
man.
Yeah, he young. He ready to run. Get your shit up. Go ahead.
To your point, I hate that. I get the point about the rhyming in different pockets and all of that, but it's no, aside from the pockets and the beats being challenging, who he's rapping with, it's like, it doesn't give it where it's like we're seeing him being challenged. It's like, all right, you rapping over here on these beats, but you're not challenging yourself because your peers you rapping with can't rap like you.
But that is a challenge, though.
Nor is he doing it with anybody who has a fan base
That matters.
as large as his or larger than his. So at some point you super serve in the same audience.
I will also.
Okay, I agree to that, but how many rappers in the rap game, how many artists, well, let's say how many rappers in the rap game have fan base that are, for one, as big as J. Cole or bigger than? That do what J. Cole do. I'm talking about lyricists. Okay, Eminem, he hasn't hopped on the song with M yet. Lil Wayne, has he done a song with Wayne? I don't know. I gotta go to my Google search. Oh, look, how did I forget about Green Ranger? When I was like 16 trying to get some head from Mixed Thing, Big Dream, Say Goodbye to Rip. So J. Cole, Green Ranger, Lil Wayne has a bigger fan base, I would say, than J. Cole. And J. Cole snapped on that verse. If you ever heard that, it's from back in the day, Dedication mixtapes, I believe. I can't remember off the top of my head. But who else would he have rapped against that would have the same fan base as he would have, or a bigger one? There's not really many rappers in the rap game that have that can achieve those two goals.
So at some point you super serve in the same audience.
I will also challenge.
That's what I'm saying.
I will also challenge your point, though. I think that him rapping on shit that's outside of his wheelhouse is
the challenge. That's the challenge, right?
Like, how do I rap with someone that raps like simple and trappy or whatever
Him rapping
and
on-
still appeal to their fan base as well?
Him rapping
That's
on
a
that
challenge.
Yachty beat was tough. I don't care how
That's
it
a
came
challenge.
out.
It's a different kind of
any
challenge.
rapper that hears that weird ass beat ain't just walking in and killing it. Cole is different.
I'm not fucking with it.
I just don't think he's proven it to people that need to know it.
he could be trying to prove it to himself. Like, yo, I want it's a personal. Yo, I want to. I don't want to leave no stone. I don't want to leave no stone unturned.
And that's my issue.
You think J. Cole don't know that he's one of the best rappers in the world?
No, but I want to leave it with.
I got a better question for y'all. So we know that J. Cole has a song with a battle rapper, Daylight. Daylight is a very successful battle rapper. He might be one of the greatest in the game right now, right? J. Cole has a full song with him and still ripped the song. Like, Daylight's verse is arguably second to J. Cole's in that song. I'm gonna be honest, bro. But be honest, man. Are we speaking the truth? We gotta speak the truth. Daylight is a battle rapper. Battle rappers are known for being lyricists because that's what they bank off of. They don't bank off of good hooks, catchy beats and shit. They're rapping a cappella, so they have to be technical with bars. They're putting together metaphors and similes. And J. Cole rocked with him on that track. So, I mean, what more do we need? Bro has been in every single market, if we think about it. And I say this all the time, Kendrick Lamar is top 3, Drake is top 3, but either of those rap artists have been in a song with a battle rapper. Drake was supposed to battle rap somebody. They had it in line, he didn't do it. Kendrick Lamar's obviously a rap god with the shit, but he didn't rap on a song with Daylight, with a battle rapper. At what point do we throw out these... We gotta respect it, man. We gotta realize what we have. J. Cole has been in different markets, and they know this. But bruh did a song with Daylight. Daylight is a well-known battle rapper, and still murked the beat. Come on, bro. Let's be honest with it.
That's my issue.
You think J. Cole don't know that he's one of the best rappers in the world?
No, but I want to leave it without a doubt because everybody. Listen. Sometimes you get the but you ain't did this. I don't even want to leave that stone unturned.
That's my issue.
I don't want no criticism out there to say
he don't have to do that though.
We speaking.
He can't do it. That boat is over.
Yeah, like it does nothing. Like it ain't like he's rapping with other niggas who's on his level. And fuck the...
They can't do that.
Fuck the pockets that they're reaching. Let's just get to the rapping part. It ain't like he's challenged in that part.
Dog.
Now him finding it on the beat...
on his level?
Not many.
What do you mean?
And I rap with the niggas on my level too.
And the niggas is rapping with them, but they're not going in challenging pockets. It's just like, oh, it's cool.
Exactly, because they can't.
So like,
I'm gonna go over here and show that I could do what y'all can't do, but I can still get on the record with y'all and cook.
It's not J. Cole's fault that the people he rapping on the song with not getting in their own bag. Maybe J. Cole's just that intimidating on the track, bro. I'm gonna have to step back. Because if I know from J. Cole's history that whenever I get a feature from this dude, his main objective is to watch me on my own song. Why am I not competing with him? Maybe because I think he's better than I am. That's the intimidation factor. If someone respects you that much as an MC that they're not going to test you on a song, bro, that for itself should speak alone. If a dude's 7 foot and I'm 5'8", and he want to play me one-on-one in basketball using only post moves, I'm not even going to try to win that game because I know I'm not going to win. It's the intimidation factor here, bro. Not to say that the people that are on songs with J. Cole cannot rap with them, but they don't look at the opportunity as a way for them to succeed. They're like, oh man, J. Cole's J. Cole. I gotta back down. I don't really want to go too crazy because I know if we in a rap battle, J. Cole's gonna win. He will prevail.
I'm gonna go over here and show that I could do what y'all can't do, but I can still get on the record with y'all and cook.
The rest of my point is for the second verse.
Let's get to the second verse.
Someone said.
Someone said what?
I don't know, whatever's on your mind. I see a lot of people sucking their teeth and shaking their head.
Just wait. This is the part that he loses me on.
This is the part he loses a lot of people on.
Keep explaining
This is the part
himself.
that he loses me on.
Why? Because why?
Because he had to say that.
He cherishes friendships?
You didn't have to say.
That's what it sounded like to me.
Who said?
I'm not mad at telling the story. I'm not mad at him being able to share his participation and his thought process on everything that went on. I feel like I'd
cherish his friendships.
Yeah, I'd be a hypocrite if I said that. So please, by all means, share what you want to share. I just think that it's bullshit.
He made a diss track, first of all.
And put it.
Why? I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all.
I'm over the explaining of himself.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
Like, it's no reason to, and I feel like that's how we got a lot of these features he's doing. We got the KOD projects where he's different. He's listening to the fans on social media saying he ain't doing this, he's not doing that, and he's jumping in He didn't explain himself. He explained himself. He didn't go at like, bro, just stop. Get off of social media and do what you do. You're over explaining. That's the whole reason.
I think that's another thing that J. Cole lacks. When you're a super honest person, which I deem J. Cole to be, I believe that's who he is. He likes to explain his truth. A lot of people are not and will not be accepting of that. So with J. Cole explaining himself, he's saying, look, man, this is how I really feel about the situation. Now, there are some people who are going to be receptive to that information. They're going to say, okay, well, thank you for the explanation. And there are going to be other people that are going to say, yo, we don't really care about none of that shit. Why are you explaining yourself? You said what you said. You could still rap. You still wanted to go to rappers. Why are you explaining yourself as a grown-ass man? I can understand that. So, does J. Cole need to stop explaining himself? In my opinion, yes, but J. Cole gonna do what the hell J. Cole wanna do. He a grown man. But I think the over-explanation of why you did something or the reasoning behind why you didn't want to go down a certain road in the past, bro, I think it's kind of played out. I think him addressing this situation in general is played out. But he obviously feels like he has more stuff to get off his chest, bro. For sure.
Bro, just stop. Get off of social media and do what you do. You're over-explaining. That's the whole reason he even went at Kendrick. He let the fans come and go. He responded before Drake.
This is my thing. And I'm not going to tell nobody to get off social media because I do enjoy people rapping what they feel. I do.
Is it what they feel if it's inspired by social media?
Yeah,
still could be
because it's your interpretation of what you were
being told,
reading, seeing, or thinking. This is my problem with the Cole shit. Cole, when the whole Big Three stuff was going on for over a decade, this verse cements to me that you were just excited to be in that conversation. You didn't care about the placement, and for a long time, the fans never asserted a placement on anybody. It was kind of just a thing that was known or not known. The Big Three is Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole. Mm-hmm. So now this verse to me just says, all right, Cole was perfectly fine with that framing of things. Mm-hmm. I think that it was a little naive to think that the other two felt the same way.
New Joe Budden.
Okay. The Big Three. Well. Okay, so when we think about J. Cole, I think J. Cole's the one who introduced the thought of a Big Three. So to assume that they were all right with that, and by the others, I mean Drake and Kendrick Lamar, it's kind of an assumption. I get what Joe Budden is saying, but again, man, I'm just tired of hearing about it at this point. I think J. Cole just needs to. In my opinion, I think he feels like he still has more to do. People think he's losing it. Of course, the media is going to have a heavy influence on him because he's going to be in the media for the rest of this year, going into 2025, about what happened between J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake. That's what J. Cole's going to be known for. The guy that backed out. That's a negative connotation that they are giving him, and that's the narrative that he's going to get dealt with. There's something you can't beat it. And I think at this point, J. Cole's trying to combat it. Just leave it alone, bro. Just let it die out with it on its own. Stop bringing it up now. But I do appreciate you still speaking your truth because that's all we can do, man. Especially when it's news that concerns ourselves. We gotta speak our truth. And hopefully this is the last time J. Cole will address it, because the more you bring it up, the more of the wound you are exposing. Now it's trying to scab up right now. The wound is trying to scab up. You're picking at it and peeling the skin off and still talking about it. You gotta leave it alone, bro. We still support you, though. But look, man, that's into my reaction, bro. We've been here for 25 minutes, man. I ain't mean to hold y'all here that long. But if you enjoyed the reaction, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about J. Cole in this situation. And make sure to love yourself on the right way. Y'all peace. And chicken grease.